What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you with more Dokkan. Now, today, we are going to be talking about World Tournament team building, and I do this every time before the tournament for the most part, and this time it's going to be a bit different, okay? I'm going to include a character that characters plural, that I usually forget on these builds. You can probably already see them on the screen. Plus, I'm going to be talking about the major benefits of the new BROLY. Okay, if you have this guy, he's probably going to be your top lead. Okay, let's jump in and talk about this real quick. And we'll do a little damage test, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Now, this is the team that I will most likely be running. I'm a little on the fence about it still, but this most likely is the team that I will personally be running for the tournament. Okay, the tournament is a 3-day tournament, so the grind shouldn't be that bad. Plus, you know, you guys know, the rewards you get from playing the tournament are way too damn good. There's no reason not to. Just throwing that little knowledge nugget out there for you. So, let's begin. Physical BROLY. Why is he the best lead? Well, he's a double category lead. Movie bosses or full power category. Both key +3, attack 170%. Now, movie bosses is 150, full power is 130. We're not really worried about that as much. You know, the 20% difference in HP isn't going to make much of a difference here. What I'm really looking for is the 170 attack lead. Now, there is one other leader you might consider running for the tournament, and I actually may make a team with him just because. Excuse me. And that is the Int Angel Golden Frieza, as we colloquially know him on the channel as Shower Frieza. Shower Frieza is he's for Resurrected Warriors. Now, if you're looking at this team, you can see Resurrected Warrior, Resurrected Warrior, Resurrected Warrior. Makes a lot of sense, okay? Plus, I can run my LR Majin Vegeta, which I really do enjoy running. Though, I will be honest, Majin Vegeta doesn't fit on this team, and that is okay, because Majin Vegeta's AoE attack is extraordinarily hard to get off, okay? Now, you may be asking yourself, what's with this team? Well, why this team specifically? Okay, well, first of all, when we talk about AoE, I want to qualify that. AoE, area of effect. Basically, it's an attack all attack. Every attack you do with this unit is going to hit everybody. That includes physical BROLY before he transforms, and we shouldn't get his transformation anywhere in this fight. LR BROLY with his 12 key. If you get his 18 key off, it's going to suck because it's only a single attack. But, yeah. So, attack all with 12 key. Attack all with 12 key. He's an attack all nuker. And I've shown videos about him in the past tournament. He is crazy good. And 2 key, 50%. Now, I believe that's for only extreme types. Let me double check that here. Yeah. Oh, all allies. I stand corrected. All allies. So, that's very, very good. So, everybody on this team is getting 2 key and 50% attack bonus. That's crazy good. Now, why is Evolution Blue Vegeta here? What a strange decision. Well, not really. Follow me, okay? I basically got 2 choices with this unit, okay? Evolution Blue, let's go ahead and just showcase the 2 choices that I pretty much got with him. I'm going to go ahead and grab my 2 categories. I'm going to do this by super attack level. Okay. And we're going to go with movie bosses, which is right there, and full power, which is right here. Okay. And you probably already know what I'm going after here, but with movie bosses, and I could run this BROLY here. Now, this BROLY's not a terrible choice, but not my top choice. Okay. Let's look at his passive. Okay. Key +1 at the start of every turn, attack and defense 70% plus an additional 20% defense with each attack performed. Okay. But he's a single attack unit. That Evolution Blue Vegeta, on the other hand, does 3 attacks, and with double attack in him, he has a really high chance of doing a 4th attack. Same with LR Metal Cooler. Okay. Metal Cooler will do 3 attacks with a high chance for a 4th attack. Okay, remember, every time they do an attack, they roll for that possible multi-attack. They'll only do 1, but having multiple rolls for that makes it a lot more likely. So, I have only level 6 double attack in him, but that means they're going to roll that level 6, which is what, 18%, something like that? They're going to roll that every single time he attacks. So, realistically, I have almost like a 50% chance of getting off a fourth attack. Now, odds of that being a super attack are pretty low. But in the World Tournament, we don't generally need super attacks as much. Maybe like when you're at the highest levels, you know, times 30 and you're at the finals, sure, super attacks are really what you want. But you can still cripple a team with basic attacks, especially in prelims. So that's more where I'm really paying attention to Evolution Blue. Now, I think my Evolution Blue hits a little harder in my opinion. Plus Evolution Blue Vegeta is going to link with Broly, with the Brolys plural. So, excellent choice. My opinion, excellent choice. You may differ. I don't have any Friezas on here. If you run the tank Frieza, then maybe Metal Cooler is your option. Okay? But this is all based off of the leader skill for this guy. Now, why? I already talked about why I picked his leader skills. He's the only one of 2 units that gives you 170% attack, and both of his categories get 170% attack, which is going to make him the best leader, hands down, for the World Tournament, without question. Okay? Now, I'll go over this one more time. AoE, AoE, AoE. Hits everybody, hits everybody, hits everybody with a nuke, and a possible stun. Now, hits 3 people, possibly 4. So, either way, you've got 4 units here to cripple everybody. I've got a support unit. That's 50% attack on top of all this. Wait till you see him on the team with these 2. It's disgusting. But why the hell would I have this low-level, crappy SR Jaco, I'm sorry, spoiler alert, Chiaotzu on here? Well, this guy, if you didn't know, is a busted World Tournament unit. Okay? This Chiaotzu, don't ask me why he's level 6. There's no really reason for it. Because Int Chiaotzu and Tech Jaco, the one that has all like the rays coming out from behind him, both of these guys have a passive skill that is extraordinarily understated, almost to the point of lying to you. It says may stun all enemies. Both Tech Jaco and Int Chiaotzu will guaranteed, the first time they come up, 100% will stun everybody on the field. 100% of the time, the first time they come up, will stun every single person on the field. And if you've been watching me before, you know I've never run these units in the tournament. But I'm at an impasse here, okay? I don't have any other AoEs that really work on this team. Now, I could throw Int Cool around here, but more or less because I've never run it before, I'm going to give him a shot this tournament and see what he does. So there's a distinct possibility that he may come up with one of these guys, or both. You never know. So, how do we test this? Well, the best way to test it is just to jump into the Int Raditz event. Now, I will talk about here, after showcasing this team, some other options you have. If you don't have Broly, that's fine. Those of you guys that have been watching for a while, you know I've been waiting on this physical Broly. And that's simply because physical Broly is a great, and I mean absolutely fantastic, support unit for the tournament. Alright. I'm going to grab them because they're boosted by the team. But they're not really going to give boost to anybody else here. Okay? The reason being, follow me here in the logic. If I run a strength, see, in the tournament I'm going to be running strength Broly as my friend, or physical Broly as my friend, one of the two. Okay? Running the LR Broly friend, that means that both Broly and, Broly and Boo are going to get extra attack power in this damage test. And I want a fair and balanced damage test. I don't want a damage test that's clouded with too much extra nonsense. Okay? Evolution Blue will get a little bit from him, but that's really about it. Okay? Let's go down here. Now, because that was the other team I tested the other night, and I came up with a few modifications to that team, as you can kind of see. So, Evolution Blue is the only one that's really going to get any kind of benefit here. And that's fine. We don't really need it. Now, because remember, in the tournament, like I said, your friend unit doesn't give you any boosts. So we'll basically get the exact same test out of all the units we really care to test tonight. Remember, Evolution Blue Vegeta is only here basically as a last resort. Now, Broly is on... It's going to take several rotations for us to get Broly on this team. But we have Chiaotzu up first, so... Yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. I could have done that other Cyberman fight, but... eh. Alright. So, there's Vegeta, and you notice, like I said, every single one of them stunned. Completely stunned. Now, Jaco's officially useless to me. He's not going to do anything for me at all in this fight anymore. So I'm going to put him off rotation, and I'm going to ignore him for the rest of the turn. Okay? And we're going to give him key, and we're going to give him key. And Jaco doesn't matter what we do with him. Okay? Now, Broly should take everyone out here. But let's just see what Broly does without the LR Broly support unit. Okay? So, yeah. A good amount of damage. 8.5k. Or 850,000. 850,000. 8.5k would be pathetic. 850,000 is really good damage. Let's see what Broly does without any of that support. Okay? Now, yeah, I'm going to do that. Hopefully he doesn't get an extra super. And Broly's getting his U super. That's pretty annoying, I won't lie. And also I should have put Broly off rotation, so I'm not going to have him on rotation this turn. That's okay. I'll just have to go in and do a second run. No big deal. Wasn't really thinking. I was more thinking about feeding Broly and less thinking about what am I going to do with him. Alright, so what does he do here without the support? So about the same. Well, okay. That obviously not. So what I'll do then is I will float the physical. Yeah. I will float the physical Broly and see if I can prevent from getting super attacks with these other units. Okay. Evolution Blue. He may get a super attack, but I don't think so. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And you'll see what I mean when I say, like, his attack, he doesn't need super attacks. Okay. So, a base attack, he did 300k. 140 when he's got type disadvantage. Is he going to get a fourth attack? No. Alright, cool. Alright, one more time with the Broly. With the 50%, what is he going to do? I mean, we can pretty much guess, but... Is he going to crack a mill? I think he's going to crack a mill. Yep. Nice. Beautiful. I really would like to see what they do with the 50% on their teams, but I think this is the last rotation. I don't think we're going to get to see LR Broly with him. So notice Chiaotzu didn't do anything. That's okay. And Broly's got what he needs. So, we'll do this one more time. I'll jump back in. I'll see if I can get Broly, the two Brolys together, instead of messing it up like I did. But you can kind of see what they do separately. Alright. Good damage, good damage. Could be better, could be worse. You can see my Broly has crit in him, which is really nice, because that crit is going to make a world of difference. So let's jump back in one more time. And I guess I don't need to do the 15 stand, but I probably will anyway. Doesn't make that much difference. It's tons of training items, which isn't bad. I just didn't want to do the full gambit of them, because if you get into, like, the multiple attacks, like when you go down, because if you're not familiar with how this one works, first of all, you should have Int Raditz. Int Raditz is really good. But if you're not familiar how this works, there's that path at the beginning. That takes you down the line of all these different units you can get. Alright, I'm going to grab a Majin Vegeta friend, just because of reasons. Again, he's not going to boost anyone on this team, except for, once again, the other Vegeta. So, I'm not worried about that. Now, in the tournament, I will bring key items. I'm not right now because I'm still hoarding them. Ooh. Is this going to give me what I think it's going to? No, it's not. Alright, cool. Alright. So let's just go ahead and see if we can... I'll grab this training item here. And then... Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. I'll take this, because that's going to be good training items right there. Plus, we can fart around with the rotations a little bit. Alright. So, we do not have Broly on here. So, I am going to float my physical Broly again. Physical Broly is just going to chill on the end. Alright. So, one more time, we'll see what he does. Now, that's with 50%. Now, what I can do next time that that Boo comes up, I can float Boo, and then we can see what the two Brolys with the 50% do together. It's pretty foul. It's pretty foul. Okay. And this is probably about on the level of what he's going to do with LR Broly. Pretty close. So about the same. About the same. 850k, give or take. Not bad. Not bad. Alright. Now, we have LR Broly, and I am going to go ahead and I'm going to keep Vegeta on this one, because he's going to be another really good linker for this team. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep Boo, only because Boo's an orb changer, and we're going to need that. So here we go. There we go. All the orbs in the universe. Boo's not going to get nothing. Doesn't really matter. So, here's Broly's attack with just Boo. One more time. And wait till we get Broly on here and we'll see the difference that he makes. The physical Broly. The new one. The movie Broly. Alright? Yes, they're all movie Brolys, aren't they? Whatever. So, almost 900,000. Now, when he gets crit, he's hitting for the universe. Okay? But, that's with crit. And... do I regret putting dupes into my Broly? Hell no. Because this physical Broly replaces the TUR Broly from before. Alright? I'm going to go ahead and put him on the end. Cool. Chiaotzu. Huh. You know, whatever. Let's drop down some, I'm going to get rid of that, because I don't want too much key for Broly, but let's see what happens here. There we go. So, now we have the team. Okay? And look at all that key. That key is absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, it's too much. The only way to deal with that is to let physical Broly do some attacks first. But I really want... You know what? That's fine. The second attack with LR Broly is going to show us what he's capable of. So, we'll get one that's... oh, no. There we go. Okay. I mapped that out wrong. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And it doesn't matter what we do with him. Alright, Broly, show us what you do. So without crits, or with crits, actually, I guess it doesn't. I can't tell what he's going to do yet. But boom. Okay. So a little bit more power, not an insane amount more power. A little bit more power. So not as substantial as I had initially thought. But then again, also remember we had Majin Vegeta on there. I'm sorry, not Majin Vegeta, the Evolution Blue Vegeta. And Evo Blue is going to link pretty well as well. Okay. You know, apparently they link pretty well too. Let's see what happens here. Alright. Now next turn we'll have the 50% along with that, so if we get a next turn. I don't remember how many rotations we've gone in now. Hopefully we do. I sincerely hope we do. Alright. So yeah, I'll be honest, the boost we got from having all those links on the physical Broly weren't as substantial as I thought. Either that or I'd have to go back and look at all the links. We may have just had all those links to begin with. Now, this is the situation where physical Broly isn't really any good to us anymore. Plus we only have type advantage. So, this isn't going to be a very good test. But, let's just see. Let's just see. I remember, now that Physical Broly's transformed, Physical Broly is going to be doing singular attacks. He's not going to be doing AoEs now. It's a thing. Okay. So, nice. With that 50%, what he was getting crit before, he's now getting native. So, yeah. I'll take that. I will 100% take that. Go away. Alright. And just for the sake of silliness, if you want to see what Boo can do, here's Boo's AoE attack. Boom. Boom, and not so lucky. That's okay. Alright, so Strength Boo, what are you going to do? Okay. You know, pretty decent stuff. And again, we didn't feed him anything, really. It was all just his orb changing. Remember, he's a nuker, so it's going to be a sliding scale with him. But yeah, that, as you can see, this team is going to wreck 30 times. 110% wreck 30 times. And you've seen what Chiaotzu can do. And again, the Tech Jaco does the same thing. So, you know, pretty obvious why I built this team this way. Now, let's talk about a couple of other options, okay? I'm going to go back up here to the team. Now, let's say you don't have Strength Boo. You don't care to run Strength Boo. Well, there's a lot of options for AoEs, including that Int Raditz that of the event we were running, who is part of Pure Saiyans. Pure Saiyan, Pure Saiyan, Pure Saiyan, just saying. And you can run those guys. Now, they're only 130% attack, which is why I'm not. I thought I was going to, but his leader skill makes that team obsolete, in my opinion. Now, if I didn't have this guy, I might actually be running that team because of Int Raditz. And Int Raditz still does very, very good, especially for a free-to-play AoE. He's still an absolutely fantastic option, okay? Movie Bosses. If you don't have him, Movie Bosses is another good option. You can run him. You can run quite a few of the other AoEs. I don't have the whole list in front of me right now, but there's a lot of units that you can run for Movie Bosses that are fantastic for the tournament. Okay? In fact, let me pull up all the list of AoEs. If you want to know all the AoEs in the game, and I'll give you a full list here. Okay? That is, of course, these two. And then Strength Boo, after his Dokkan Awakening. Strength Cell is an interesting one. Now, he works on Resurrected Warriors. He's very, very good, but you have to get his 11 key. So, there is that caveat to it. The old school STR Broly, the Easy A Broly. So if you don't have LR, STR Broly is a great option. He works on movie bosses. He works on Resurrected Warriors. He's very... I think he works on Resurrected Warriors. Hold on. Let's double check that. If he doesn't, he works on full power. Yeah, movie bosses, full power. No Resurrected Warriors. So, that's... clicked on my brain. I happened to think about that. Okay? Of course we have LR Broly. Everyone knows LR Broly. He's the friend unit everybody brings. Great unit. Can't be mad at him for anything. Resurrected Warriors, Pure Saiyans, full power, and movie bosses. Just a monster of a unit. Majin Vegeta is another interesting choice. Majin Vegeta, man. Let me pull him up. Let me just go ahead and remove all here. We'll go by super attack level. Majin Vegeta is a good option, but he is going to be item heavy because you have to get his 18 key off in order to get your AoE attack. But Resurrected Warriors, Majin Buu Saga, and Pure Saiyans. Remember what I was saying about Pure Saiyans? It's a great option. Resurrected Warriors is the other 170 team that's led by the Imp Golden Frieza and Angel Golden Frieza. So, great options there. Now, LR Cell. I do not have LR Cell. What teams does he work on? I don't recall off the top of my head. I'd have to pull it up over here. I'm sure somebody's going to be screaming at me in the comments section, but LR Cell is a fantastic choice. In fact, you know what? Let me find out here real quick. Easy way to figure it out. It's like I've got Google in front of me. Okay? So, LR Cell, the physical LR Cell, he is androids, transformation boost, time travelers, join forces, and artificial life forms. So, not a good unit if you run like a Rainbow Extreme lead, but that's kind of about it. There's not too many other teams, I guess, categories that he works on that are really all that great. Okay? Now, here's what a lot of people overlook. Tech Majin Vegeta. Okay? Tech Majin Vegeta is a good option if you have him rainbowed. But I'll be honest, unless he is duped out entirely and completely fed with orbs, he doesn't do a whole heck of a lot. He is just kind of underwhelming without without being 100%. Where did he go? Alright, you know what? Quick way to find him. Tech and Extreme. There he is. This guy right here. He works on Resurrected Warriors, Majin Buu Saga, Pure Saiyans. Once again, those are seemingly three of some of the best categories in the game right now for AoEs. Now, the only downside is you can't use LR Broly on there, but you can use your Majin Vegetas, which is super handy. Okay? We talked about Int Raditz, another unit that runs on Pure Saiyans. Pure Saiyans and low-class warriors, I think that's it for him. We talked about Physical Broly. Chow Man, I wouldn't worry about him. You're not going to use him. He's not good for the tournament. He's not good in general. Now, two units that I don't generally talk about. Strength Raleigh, because nobody has her anymore. She hasn't even been on a banner in 2+ years on this game. And Physical Xenotrunks. Physical Xenotrunks I tried like hell to make work, but he just doesn't. He will never hit the way you want him to hit for the tournament. So, really, it's mostly down to the villains. Your Majin Vegetas, Int Raditz, LR Cell to a lesser extent. I would almost say, I think Strength Cell has better teams because he's got Resurrected Warriors. And then, of course, all your Broly units and Strength Buu. Great, great units for the tournament. Top leads, in my opinion, are either going to be him, or him, actually, for the Pure Saiyans, because he's a Pure Saiyans lead. Movie Bosses is another good option. Resurrected Warriors is a good option. So, Movie Bosses and Full Power. You could run a Full Power team, but I think there's fewer units on Full Power than there are on Movie Bosses. But he's the top leader. He's the top leader. So, full power movie bosses with the physical Broly. You can run movie bosses by themselves. You can run Resurrected Warriors by themselves. You can run Pure Saiyans by themselves. All those have great benefits. Or you can run a Rainbow 120 lead, such as the transforming Frieza. But be aware, you are going to limit yourself in attack power if you do that. 170 leads all the way, in my personal opinion. Now, if you want me to go more in depth on these other teams, let me know in the comments section. But this is already a really long video, and I've shown you the damage test with this team. This team is filthy, rotten, and disgusting. Yeah, what friend will I be running? LR BROLY, 100%. He's going to be my friend unit all across the board. He's going to be support for him. He's just going to be a backup unit. He's going to be a backup unit. He's going to be support, and he's going to be support. So let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what team you're running as well in the comments section down below. And let me know if you want to see the breakdown of the other teams. We can definitely do showcase those teams. We got plenty of time. The tournament starts on Friday. It's only Tuesday, so let me know what you think. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow my Birdman. Hit me up on Booker. I will lay your ass out next time.